Chadi Rangel, Gwyn Capasio, and RV Verjay joining Mark Nonoy for Iloilo. On the other end, it's Enzo Navarro with Raba Aluseni, CBC, Carl Brian Cruz, and Janamon joining Francis Escandor for Manila. We had to leave out the last two names.
And Raba Aluseni also getting the start para kay Coach Gabby.
There's Carl Brian Cruz. He's been one of the better performers so far in the 6th season of the MPBL. He was champions victory so far against South Cotabato. Before that, they won against Davao. CBC for 3.
It's been a Carl Brian Cruz show here in the first 2.5 minutes of the ball game.
Janamon onto the corner. Back up to Enzo Navarro against Shaq Imperial. Navarro, a good look for 3. Yes!
Great start here for the Manila Batang Sampaloc. The goal is to get quality shots, and usually, more often than not, meron yan.
Finally, a basket on the other end. Gwyn Capasio buying one for Iloilo. Bound Imperial. Shaq has evolved as one of the leaders of Iloilo. Now he makes the second three-pointer of his squad.
Shaq Imperial was the best player to Imperial.
Well, I did mention the leadership provided by that guy alongside Mr. Imperial. This three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. At the start of their campaign, the players of Iloilo would admit that yes,
Langanin ng pasa na yun.
On the other end, Francis Escandor will score.
He was asking for a foul actually to si Mark Nonoy. Makes ko anong gusto pwedeng gawin ni Escandor on the offensive end against Mark Nonoy, and Gwyn Capasio just looking very solid. The issue on his part, but again, you know, when you have someone like a Greg Slaughter who's very experienced and mature, you know, compared to Fences.
Although
siguro, kahit nung bata pa siya siguro, even during his days in Cebu.
It's a three-pointer for AJ Madrigal, answering back to that three of Francis Escandor.
Ako sigurado ako dyan nung sa Cebu pa lang siya. Marami na rin pinagdaanan agad dito si Greg Slaughter.
And man, do I want to see him play against Pampanga. That's what I'm waiting for as CBC misfires.
Huwag ka mag-alala, mangyayari yan.
Mangyayari yan. But it seems to be at the far end of our schedule.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the most highly anticipated games of the season for sure.
I hope it happens on one's home floor as CJ Katapusan just drained the jumper.
That's one way to...
By CJ Katapusan. Rodriguez, he spins and scores.
There's one guy that can really contribute.
By Manila, Batang Sampaloc. This first quarter score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the...
So si Gwyn Capasio slides down to the 3 because usually he also plays the 4. Si Gwyn.
Nice escape by Dida Tanapi. First quarter field goal story natin. 6 out of 16 for Iloilo, 5 out of 17 for Manila.
Can be that player.
And he's looking to be the Greg Zilla stopper tonight. But boy, that was such a nice feed onto that rim run by Greg Slaughter. Now, this play of the game is brought to you by Buenas. Dida Hanapi able to locate Greg Zilla in the interior. And that's his first slam in this game. He's been the best player of Manila in their last couple of outings. Rightfully so. He's been that dominant. By Paulo Javelona. Screen by Batalier. Pass inside. Nice seal. Too easy.
And Greg Slaughter doing some early work. I think pinagsasabay sila ni Coach Gabby.
Malabo naman talaga, but now we're looking at that easy seal and finish for Greg Zilla. I bring that up because
the Greg there together.
Oh, nice escape by Alan Santos. Knockout play.
Well, Greg Slaughter was caught now.
26-20. Shaq Imperial, leaner, yes. I love how he glided mid-air for that shot.
Well, Shaq Imperial.
Rome's position is what? Yung kuya, as Imperial scores.
He plays the 3.
Yung tatay?
3.
Oh. James Tempra.
Kaya pala walang masagot si Mika eh. Kumakain na sa kabila eh.
PC. Masaya. And that's a turnover forced by Alan Santos. Mark Nonoy. Bounce. Rodriguez. Nice fake. A basket.
Need that defensive presence to ignite their offense, and this is what happened here. Alan Santos with a steal.
Good to see him being a nice fit to these Iloilo United Royals. Our fast break of the game is brought to you by New Star. Win to the max. Couple of good passes. Gab Gomez, Mark Nonoy, Clint Doliguez able to score. It trimmed the lead down to 10. Still is a mountain to climb for the Royals, but it is very much possible for a comeback. Denzo Navarro driving and feeding. Nice cut by Janamon. This guy, by the way, has also resurrected in the 6th season of the MPBL. He has looked very...
And really just provided quality minutes para sa kanyang koponan.
Alan Santos with some quality minutes here. That's a putback for him.
Nice candidate for player of the game sa laban na yon against Binyan.
This is Janamon. Enzo Navarro made the three-pointer.
But so far, the finishing has not been there.
Enzo Navarro back-to-back three-pointers. He's in double figures.
Enzo Navarro looking to ability niya na mag-create para sa mga kakampi niya. He also has 5 assists in the ballgame.
Well on pace for a double-double as CJ Katapusan converts. Iloilo
Dun sa taas kaysa sa ilalim.
Mark Nonoy, pull up. That's good.
A much more controlled Mark Nonoy hitting that jump.
Here's Francis Escandor. Up top, Carl Brian Cruz for 3. That's good.
Manila just getting
A lot of time for Manila. They have numbers. It's Janamon who misses. Oh, there's the follow. He just had to add one.
Itong outcome ng laro natin.
Gwyn Capasio, he started it all versus South Cotabato. Can he do the same?
To the first basket.
As that was such a sorry miss for RB Berjay.
Oo, libreng-libre. Great pick there galing kay Jaya Velosa, and it's a 4-point swing as Raba Al-Zaini now has 11 points.
4 seconds, Capasio. Tough shot, no foul, no basket. Recovery for Gwyn.
Gwyn Capasio just taking it upon himself here now.
That's 10 points already in this game for Gwyn Capasio. We have been mentioning that he was the best player in the previous outing after scoring 18. But the answers just keep on coming from Manila.
Lorenzo Navarro up to 30.
Escandor leans in, no good. Offensive rebound, CBC, cleanup.
Just too much for Manila. Ang matindi dun is that's coming off another offensive rebound, but nakabawi dito si Shaq Imperial.
Anamon, Gwyn, pass inside, nice feed onto Jay Javilosa.
A terrific recognition galing kay Gwyn Capasio. Saw the double team coming and alam niya na libre doon si Jay Javilosa sa ilalim.
They're gonna need a lot more of that as that's gonna count for F. Escandor.
That's no help coming. Ganda dito ng play na to, no? Carl Brian Cruz gambled on the double team and a drop pass galing kay Gwyn Capasio.
Sena on the move. Sena will go all the way. Yes, sir.
James Sena. Showtime. Para kay James Sena.
Bit of a throwback for us. We did mention he was quite the legend of JRU as Doliguez makes a three-pointer.
Vintage James Sena move. 21-point lead here for Manila. And what about James Sena right here? The under control and the beautiful finish. And the celebration as well. 10 out of 10.
Yes. Passing through. There's a pass on to Gwyn. Capasio turns around. Tough shot. He makes it.
Gwyn Capasio has been consistent, but he needs a lot of help.
Ona is one basket away from reaching 1,000 points. Greg Slaughter. Eating time.
Okay pa naman ng late.
In and out. Recovery for Clint. Just came out of nowhere.
And if you're Iloilo, you really have to work extra.
8% for Javelona. Gonzaga drives and feeds. Paulo. Finally, 1,000 points for Paulo Javelona. And the game.
Congratulations though para kay Pau Javelona. 1,000 points the 37th player to reach the mile.
Then again, it's a requirement nowadays because the standard is Pampanga. And that's a squad with numerous big men, as Paulo Javelona was able to escape.
They really wanted that.
That's a steal for CJ Katapusan. 2-on-1. Alley-oop. Katapusan, no dunk, but still 2 points. Javelona. Kick out. Tanapi for 3. In and out. Rebound. Gregzilla. That's a foul. Will it count? Yes, it will. And that's 4 fouls on Alan Santos.
Looked this helpless in a while. And Greg Slaughter just plucked that ball out of the air. And it's a mountain to climb para dito sa Iloilo United Royals in the 4th. Will remain on the floor. Hindi siya ma-foul trouble, but we'll see because magandang tactical battle yan as
Enzo Navarro just made another 3-pointer. He's up to 16 points.
The way they play and the way they dominate you is just something else. Lorenzo Navarro, he is pumped up tonight.
Well, here's Navarro again. Heat check, yes sir! 7 3-pointers in this game for Lorenzo Navarro.
And doing it against his former team. Changes, Migs, no?
And these changes would shape up the championship contenders in the season as Sean O'Malley scores inside.
Closing
9 as the numbers for Renzo Navarro. Doligas drives and he scores.
Really just a tough evening para dito sa Iloilo United Royals. First quarter, maganda pinakita nila, but yun Capascio, just doesn't.
It's crazy. I'm not trying to show off, just trying to prove a point. A shock Imperial scores inside.
Pero yun nga, no? And I think Marky right there will be making an impact because of his influence as Pau Javelona continues.
But to your point, yes, Marky, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL, basta ending Game X. JB Kapunan makes a 3-pointer. John Wilson played for Davao.
Player movements in the coming weeks kasi aabot pa tayo ng end of the month.
Right. There was a basket. I myself learned where the places are in the Philippines because of our travels. As Janamon just scored.
Learning experience din pala sa'yo to.
Flores drives behind the back. Umali for 3. No good. Recovery. And that's a gimme for Gonzaga. Play, obviously, we have more talents now.
And speaking of talent, this talented Manila team just imposing their will, was distributing that basketball, setting up his teammates and orchestrating the plays, and was hitting shots, ridiculous 3-pointers in that third quarter burst itong Manila Batang Sampaloc.